Listen to my story, especially you.
I've got a story for you. A story about innovation. A story about central Switzerland. And a story about the devil. It was way back in the 10th or 11th century when people from central Switzerland found out that there is wine and ham to buy in Italy. They wanted to go there and get the wine and the ham. So they started to build a road from Lucerne to Milan. They built the road along the lake and into the mountains. But the mountains got narrower and narrower and narrower. And finally they arrived at a point where they could not continue to build. Whatever thoughts they had, it wouldn't work out. The devil should build that bridge, said one of them. And as he said that, a man arrived. Gentlemen, you asked for my services. It was the devil himself. And he promised to build a bridge over that narrow gap between the rocks. People from central Switzerland asked him, Mr. Devil, what should that bridge cost? Oh, gentlemen, you can get that bridge for free, but the first soul that crosses the bridge is mine. With little thinking, people from central Switzerland agreed to the deal. And 3 days later, a mighty bridge was spanning the gap. And at the other end of the bridge, the devil was sitting with his horns. Now the people from central Switzerland got a little bit frightened. Who would dare to cross the bridge first? Nobody volunteered. Suddenly, one guy came up with a brilliant idea. Listen, countrymen, he said, I've got a nasty goat at home. This goat goes for everything that has two horns. So he will go after the devil. So they went and got the goat, brought the goat to the bridge, and the goat ran across the bridge straight into the devil. People from central Switzerland were laughing because they fooled the devil. But the devil was not happy. He decided to destroy the bridge. He went down into the valley to get a big rock to smash the bridge. As he was carrying that heavy rock uphill, he met an elderly lady. Oh, sir, what heavy load you're carrying, she said. Why don't you have a rest? And the devil thought, oh, well, yes, I'd better take a rest. I can smash the bridge tomorrow. Put down his rock and sat down. Meanwhile, the elderly lady slyly walked around the rock and drew a little cross onto the rock and then disappeared. When the devil wanted to pick up the rock again, it was too heavy to carry. So this rock, ever since, is sitting there, known as the Devil's Rock. But the devil himself disappeared to hell. Time went on. Modern times arrived, with other modes of transport than walking across the hills to get wine and ham from Milan. Somebody had invented the railways, and people from central Switzerland suddenly were saying, we should get a railway line from Lucerne to Milan and back to get the wine and ham. So they started to build a railway line. But, as in the olden days, when they came into the mountains, suddenly all their plans failed. And again they were thinking, and again someone said, the devil should build that bloody railway line. Gentlemen, you asked for my services. A man appeared. It was the devil again. Surprised, they were looking at him, and remembered the story that the devil really was capable of doing amazing things. They explained, look, Mr. Devil, we're trying to build that railway line from Lucerne to Milan, and here we're stuck. Can you help us? For sure I can, said the devil. And what is the price we have to pay, Mr. Devil? Oh, the price, you know, the price is whenever somebody would touch my rock down there, I would bring devastation over the whole of central Switzerland. People from central Switzerland agreed to the deal, and again, 3 days later, the devil had built a marvelous tunnel through the mountain. He was sitting at the portal of the tunnel, making fun of the people of central Switzerland. Do you want to touch my stone? Do you want to touch my rock? But nobody wanted to touch the rock. So the devil disappeared. And again, modern times came. The automobile was invented. Highways were invented, and the people of central Switzerland longed to have a highway going from Lucerne to Milan, so everybody could take their car and drive to Milan and get their wine and ham. And again they started building, and again they got stuck in the middle of the mountains. And again they remembered the devil and asked for his services. The devil appeared. Gentlemen, he asked for my services. And they explained what they wanted him to do. The devil was saying, look, I'm too busy with bloody George W. Bush and all that shit. I have no time to build that highway for you. But what I can do, I give you the blueprint and you build it yourself. People from Switzerland thought, well, that might be a good idea, because that supports our local building industry, and they agreed. So the devil came with a blueprint. They asked him, oh, devil, what does it cost? Oh, gentlemen, nothing. I give it to you for free. So people from central Switzerland thankfully accepted that blueprint and wanted to start building. But they saw the entrance to that mighty tunnel that the devil had planned for them was exactly where his devil's rock was standing. The engineer said, that's not a problem, we moved that rock a couple of 100 meters away. But somebody came up and said, no, 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 there's this story, don't touch the devil's rock. Ah, foolish tales, fairy tales, we don't believe in that, it's the 20th century. So they started and moved the rock. And ever since, we've got global warming.